Hi, I'm Becca from My Crazy Good Life. Today we're making portobello mushroom fajitas. I've been cutting back a lot on the meat that I've been eating, and at first, to be honest, I was a little bit nervous. I was nervous that I wouldn't be full, I was nervous that I wasn't going to get enough protein, and by adding in sides and adding in high protein vegetables, I've been just fine. I love serving these fajitas with quinoa with a little bit of cilantro added in. It's a perfect side dish and it adds a little bit of protein. Let's put these fajitas together. For this recipe, you're going to need portobello mushrooms and fajita vegetables. I use bell peppers, zucchini, onions. This is an easy recipe to modify. You can add in any of your favorite veggies or anything that you have in the fridge that needs to be used, and you can take out anything that you don't care for. First, clean and slice your mushrooms. I rinse my mushrooms under cool water and remove any dirt or debris on them. Remove the stems. Even though they're edible, they don't have the best texture. Cut the mushrooms into slices. You can also grill the mushrooms whole, but I think they're seasoned better when they're sliced. Now we need to cut up our fajita veggies. Slice up your peppers, onions, and zucchini. You're gonna wanna make them about the same size so that they all cook evenly. So we've sliced up 2 full-size portobello mushrooms and about 6 cups of veggies. They're all sliced fajita style. They're fairly thin. They're all pretty uniform size, except for the zucchini because I like for that to be a little bit undercooked so it's a little bit crunchy. And so I just use a can of oil to spray and then I take the fajita seasoning and I'm pretty generous with it, but I don't douse it. This is our new favorite homemade fajita seasoning. You can make it with a little bit of spice or you can leave the spice out. My kids love it. I have older kids, but my kids love it and they don't think it's spicy. And it's as written in the recipe that I have. So these are ready to go on the grill. The grill is preheating at about 350 degrees. You can also cook these on the stovetop. We're gonna do our veggies now. And so with the veggies, I just put a little bit of oil on them. This is actually avocado oil because it has a higher heating point, and so it's better for the grill. And so just kind of a general, if you're on some sort of diet, you can go ahead and take however many teaspoons or tablespoons that you want to take. And to be honest, it really doesn't need that much oil. It's just so that the seasoning can stick on it. So this is my homemade seasoning that I use for my vegetables. It's very similar to a Montreal steak seasoning or a Montreal chicken seasoning. It's got a lot of black pepper in it, but it's a nice light seasoning. So the 2 flavors aren't gonna, they're not gonna clash at all. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stick these in a big Ziploc bag, like a freezer bag. I use them all the time to marinate. And so once we stick them in the Ziploc bag, we're gonna shake them up real good and make sure that they're nice and coated, then we're gonna stick them on the grill. So these are the most handy, I don't even know what they're called. I got them on Amazon and they're the most handy things for when you're alone in the kitchen. They'll hold up in a bag for you so that you can dump whatever ingredients you want. And like I said, I use bags all the time to season stuff. I'll even season things and then stick it in the freezer as they're in there seasoned so that when I thaw, it just marinates a little bit. So I will stick a link down here, or I'll stick a link below for any of these so that you guys can get them, because I know that I've given them as gifts and people love them. So veggies are ready. I always try, I smell it because I feel like you can get a good sense of how much seasoning's on it, like if there's too much of it. And if it's too much, you just add more veggies in there. Maybe a little bit more oil, shake them up again. If you feel like it's too little, then you can add a little bit more. So we're gonna stick these on the grill, we're gonna stick the mushrooms on the grill, and we're gonna give it about 15 minutes, and we'll show you how they look. While your veggies are cooking, heat up some tortillas. I love to use the uncooked corn tortillas, and they're really easy to heat up. Guys, our fajitas look delicious. They just came off the grill, and some of them are gonna break while you're mixing them up, that's okay. They're really good just tossed all together, and it's so easy to just pick and choose whatever you like most of to make your fajita. I use these corn tortillas that we love. You can use flour tortillas, you can use whole wheat tortillas, you can put them on a salad, or you can even make zoodles with them. They're really easy to eat, and they're really delicious. So sprinkle some cilantro on top of them and make dinner. To find this recipe, go to mycrazygoodlife.com and type in fajitas.